LGA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in a moment or two.
Time to take things across the court to hear once again about MP's historic night.
He just had an all-time night, breaking the NBA record for assists in a game. The old mark, 30 by Scott Skiles back in 1990. He told us, quote, "All credit goes to my teammates. They were the ones scoring. I was just passing." The league is still buzzing about it, guys.
Yeah, there was a lot of buzz, no doubt. Thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. And it's Schroeder in at the one. Rebound by Murray. Here's Sacramento now. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first look at the Bucks. Trent against DeRozan. The rebound by the Bucks.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Justice the pass to Portis. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
This is Portis in his comfort zone, scoring deep inside.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Levine with it. His last outing with 20 points. Out to DeRozan. Sabonis a screen on Kuzma. Sabonis, that's good.
Sabonis, really good basketball instincts, especially in the paint area. Knows exactly how to operate.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Trent gets the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Schroeder kicks to DeRozan. Murray outside. Levine wide open. And they're unable to get the time basket there. So the wing on the left. Back to MP. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You know, you're going to have success when you start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Levine. A beautiful reverse layup.
Levine just going to work. Talented. Finishing inside.
You know, Clark, when Kyle Kuzma is in the right role and the right situation, he can help in so many areas.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's capable of spacing the floor. His shot has just been a tad inconsistent, so that's why he hasn't gotten to the next level yet. But I love the energy he plays with and his versatility.
And here's DeRozan. Following Kyle Kuzma's three. He gets it in there.
Always a consistent scorer, but DeRozan's work on his J has made him a perennial all-star.
MP kicks to Trent. Here's Giannis. Here's Kuzma. Pass to MP. Giannis, a screen on Schroeder. Floats it up for Giannis.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
And here's DeRozan. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Bucks leading by 4. MP, high post. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. Trent can't hit. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Kings. Outside, Sabonis. Here's Levine. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And bringing the fight there. Levine, fearless. Creating contact with a potential +1.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Now a veteran in this league. Levine wants to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
He's 0-1 from the line, missing on his first trip. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, Sacramento this season, bringing in Dennis Schroeder to provide stability to their point guard position, and he's coming off an efficient postseason with Detroit. Schroeder's impact has varied depending on the situation, but the Kings are hoping and believing he'll thrive in their system.
They love his disposition. Thank you, Shams. Here's Levine. Gary Trent Jr. making his last shot. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Schroeder. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to talk to Doc Rivers for a minute. He talked about Domantas Sabonis, specifically what makes him so hard to guard. Coach told me his basketball IQ and just the way he sees the floor. He just seems to know where to be at all times. And defensively, that's difficult to match up against. They'll need to find a way to contain Sabonis here in this one. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's DeRozan. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Count it.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Now, here's MP. To the inside. Portis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 8th assist in the game. The Kings trail by 5. Now Schroeder in the game against Chicago. He was very impressive. And it's DeRozan missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Trent scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
How about the work inside that time by Trent Jr.? Just taking what the defense gives him.
And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Bean passes to DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
I respect the way DeRozan can still elevate and throw it down.
Bucks leading by 5. Here's Justice, and MP throws it down.
Levine just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win those kind of breakdowns.
Monks checked in for Sacramento. Keon Ellis comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Monk against Trent. Pass to Sabonis. Monk outside. 5 to shoot. Over Trent. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Ellis. Loads it up for Giannis.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Outside, Levine. Murray scanning the floor. Just his first attempt, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I like Murray's mechanics on that jump shot. Simple, in rhythm, smooth, steady release.
Throws it up high, and stolen by Murray. From deep, Ellis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Trent finds Portis. Here's Justice. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Kick out to Levine. To the paint, and stolen by Portis. And it's the Bucks on the break. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw. Substitution on the court. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Monk. Down low. It's stolen by Smith. Smith is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's MP. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Anthony in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
They've out-hustled their opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Here's Saric following the basket by Giannis. Eubanks the pass to Monk. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Now, here's MP. Highlight reel from Antetokounmpo. My goodness.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Now, here's MP. Pass to Smith. Saric grabs the board. Time to go courtside and hear what's going on with DeMar DeRozan. Allie, how's he doing?
Hey guys, Sacramento's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He said it's a sprained wrist. Doesn't look like any torn ligaments, but considerable pain and swelling. And with this injury coming early, it forces the coaching staff to make some difficult decisions. It'll be interesting to see how they adjust.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
There's Giannis. Look out below.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. The Bucks making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Jones comes in for Saric. To the left wing. Shooter kicks to Monk. Sacramento moving it around. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo, and it's the Bucks on the break. Giannis flies the other way.
Super quick in transition. The Greek Freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
The Kings trail by 4. The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer.
Here's MP. After the basket by Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Justice the pass to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
Sabonis with the ball. And it's Trent picking him up. Schroeder against MP. It's Schroeder with the drive. Levine for 3, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Levine's got 10 points in the game.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
MP looking around. Pass to Trent. Takes a 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
Trent outside. Kuzma with a screen on Schroeder. MP kicks to Kuzma. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Outside, Levine. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. And it's good off the glass. Sabonis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Kings.
Sabonis is not only very strong, he's extremely crafty around the basket, too. Plays with great instincts inside.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Bobby Portis has checked in for Cole Anthony. The Kings also at the sub. Sharch has checked in for Jones. MP with a screen on Sharch. Kuzma outside. Connects from 3-point range. Kuzma's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now here's Sharch. Here's Schroeder. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Here's Justice. And MP throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
This is where Schroeder has really improved over the years, hitting the 3 with some consistency.
Kuzma can't get it to go. The Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Golden State Warriors. Schroeder setting the pick for Monk. Fires for 3. The rebound by Justice. The Bucks trail. Trent passes to Justice. Out to Kuzma. Back to MP. Giannis sets a screen for MP. It's stolen by Sharch. Pass to Schroeder. And here's Sabonis. Defended by Trent. Sabonis' shot is off. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Here's Portis. He's guarded by Schroeder. Back to MP. Antetokounmpo kicks to MP. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Murray's checked in for Sacramento.
Number 13, Keegan Murray.
1:19 left here in the second. Schroeder passes to Monk. On the wing, Levine. Cans it from downtown. Levine's got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, He's taking it to another level.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Schroeder. Shoots it up. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Antetokounmpo.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well and just
Clark, he just rocked the rim!
Insanity on display right there. Wow! Woo.
That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Takes creativity and spontaneity. The ability to make it up on the fly, that's special.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Ellis, he's checked in for Malik Monk. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
MP with a screen on Murray. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the shot goes in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Levine. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Milwaukee on top. They lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
They're getting a lot of looks at the rim, and that defense has no answer for it.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. The opponent just doesn't have the guys to stop you.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at Sacramento, this is the battle we want to see.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of time.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
On the court right now for the Kings, Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Monk, and it's Levine, and at the 3, the small forward. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
MP with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. Well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity, is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the gate. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. MP against Schroeder. Floats it up for Giannis.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
The Kings trail by 8. Pass to Monk. Kings moving the ball around. Outside, Levine. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
MP finds Kuzma. Giannis a screen on Monk. Just as the pass to Giannis. Here we go, one-on-one. Schroeder, left side. Pass to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key, and he knocks down the jumper. Levine's got 15.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Giannis a screen on Schroeder. Antetokounmpo. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great breaking new ground. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Portis throws it down.
Nice play. The pass goes up, and Portis just swallows it.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 13. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. MP, no good. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Schroeder setting the pick for Monk. Over Trent. Sacramento again missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Kuzma can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 13. On the wing, Monk, defended by Trent. And they get it. And Levine lays it in. Levine's got 4 this quarter.
Well, this is what you admire about Levine's offensive game now. I mean, it isn't all threes and dunks. He's got some meat on that sandwich now.
It's Trent on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. The Kings have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Levine kicks it over to Schroeder. Offline with his 3. Milwaukee leading by 11. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis sets a screen for MP. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
Here's Levine for 3. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Inside. And MP with the basket on the assist by Trent. MP's got 14.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Monk outside. Antetokounmpo against Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Monk, and the Kings check on 2 more.
Yeah, you know, I like watching Monk stroke it from the mid-range. We know he's got deep range, but that mid-range makes him hard to guard.
MP dishes to Giannis. Back to MP. The Bucks working the ball around. Pass to Trent over Monk. Second chance shot. Giannis just too much inside.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket for Monk. Milwaukee's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Justice. Kuzma passes to Justice. Giannis outside. MP with a screen on Murray. From deep onto the Kumbo. It's rebounded by Schroeder. The Kings trail by 9. Outside, Sabonis. Back to Schroeder. Outside for Murray. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Anthony's checked in for the Bucks. The Kings also with the sub. Ellis is checked in. MP against Ellis. Justice the pass to Trent. Trent gets a screen from Justice. And Gary Trent Jr. gets the 3. Trent's got 20.
A guy you've got to take seriously from beyond the arc. Trent Jr. loves to knock it down from range.
Ellis, that's good.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Ellis. Here's Kuzma, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Boy, Kuzma's such an impressive player, able to dial it in from these in-between spots with relative ease.
And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Sabonis finds Ellis. Here's Levine. Sabonis high post. Working on Portis. Sabonis' shot is off.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition.
Here's MP. Pass to Portis. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Gary Trent is out there with MP. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. On the clock. Great D that time from Portis. Milwaukee leading by 17. Trent kicks to MP. Nifty move. His 11th attempt is no good. He's made 9 of those 11. And here's Ellis for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists here tonight. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 17 points was their biggest margin. And that one drops. MP's got 20.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Sabonis sets the pick for Schroeder. Back to Sabonis. Pops in the layup for 2.
You can rely on Schroeder's passing ability. He does a good job finding and setting up shooters.
Bucks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. There's the lob to Portis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both. to make it special. And they pulled it off just right.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game. And the Kings making a change here. Sarge is checked in. On defense, Milwaukee. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Shots good by Ellis.
Well, you know, Sabonis has really developed into an outstanding player, unselfish. He loves to pass the ball and get his teammates involved.
MP, high post. Working on Ellis. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Ellis. MP dishes to Antetokounmpo. And another assist for him.
And this man keeps dropping time for the fourth most ever in an NBA game.
The vision and the passing from him, just unreal, guy. Outside, Sabonis. Back to Monk. Clock at 6. Pass to Murray. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Portis.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Justice the pass to Portis. To the middle. And again, another assist.
And the passing display just doesn't end. Tally up another assist for him.
That one will put him tied for third in the all-time assist list. One of the best games I've ever seen.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter.
And another assist for him.
And this is a passing display that will be dissected for years after this one.
Well, the dimes keep piling up, Greg, and now he is tied for second most in assists. What a floor leader. Monk outside. From outside, off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 21. At the elbow, it's MP. Portis kicks to MP. There's the one, and another assist.
Fantastic court vision gets him yet another assist.
And that last pass pushing him to second for the most assists in a game. He's been doing it all for him. Outside, Sabonis. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That's foul number 2 for him. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Sims is checked in. Green comes in for Antetokounmpo. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Anthony subbed in for Trent.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Free throw good, MP.
At the line for the Bucks.
And both free throws good for MP. So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
Pass to Sims. Back to MP. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conference. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. But I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for Sacramento. Monk with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Monk, the pass to Sabonis. Murray for 3. That one misses. Here's MP. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control.
It's official. Team Cade is joining the GBL, and that's MP's new club league circuit for those of you who don't know. I'm excited. We're going to build this thing into the best circuit in the country. We're going to help a lot of kids on their way to college and the pros.